How you doing? Mr. MKL here. Guys, we be chilling in the Indie Dev Gallery here at EVO. I hope everyone's doing all right. We signal now. Excellent, excellent. We have the Indie Dev Gallery right here, my guys. I am so excited to be able to take you through and show you a little bit about what we have happening here, man. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of the Digital Basement in the Indie Dev Gallery. I'm glad y'all can make it with me. My homies, I figured we should take a walk around. Let's take a walk around and see what's up. See what some folks are doing. Hey, look. It's Rylan.
Yeah. Hi.
There you go. It is the developer of Knockdown Arcade. How you doing, my friend?
Good.
Excellent, excellent. So I'm just walking around showing folks the food. We gotta share the love with the folks at home. So big shout outs. Yo, how's it going? Yeah, guys, we have some great games available here. We got Netcode Warriors. We got Jesse and Van and the crew playing some arena fighters. So yes, I was very excited to have Knockout Arcade be able to come out and showcase their game. Rylan is a very cool dude, and they have been getting some great feedback on their little pixel art fighting game. It is so cool. They have kind of a relatively unique way to do special moves. If you were here yesterday when we were chatting, to get EX moves, you actually do the motion inputs. It's one button specials, but you do the motion inputs while the special is happening, and it empowers them to be EX moves, which is super hella cool. I'm just traveling around. Everyone's being like apologetic for getting in my way, and I'm like, nah, this is how we roll, guys. Yo, the workout go. Beverly is so sick. Honestly, people do not know how sick Beverly is. But yeah, man. So that's a little bit of Knockout Arcade. See what they're doing. Yeah, Netcode Warriors, the arena fighter. We got some head-to-head setups here. Yo, what's going on? How you doing? I'm streaming live right now. You want to introduce yourself?
Yo, I'm Jacob. I'm one of the game designers on Netcode Warriors.
I want to know, man, what has your experience been so far here at EVO? What have you been thinking?
It's been dope. It's been really good energy. We've had a lot of good hype for the game so far. So, I don't know. It's sick as hell. Everyone's super cool.
Awesome. Love to hear it, man. Well, yo, hope you're going to have a good one. You guys are running a tournament this weekend?
Yeah. It's going to be at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Yep. Awesome. Yo, if you're around here, folks, hop in. Early tournament, but, them's the break sometimes. Sometimes it's a 10 a.m. pool.
Yeah, straight up.
Yo, thanks, man. Yeah, no, everyone's been so chill, man. All of the indies have been hella cool. We actually, I wanna come say hi.
Hey,
How you doing?
how's it going?
You want to introduce yourself? Who are you,
Yeah.
and what are you doing here, man?
So I'm Shane Helms. I'm the director of Circean Studios, and we are here to show off Console Fighter to EVO for the first time in 2026. It's awesome.
I absolutely love that. Y'all were at Combo Breaker the past
We
couple years.
are. It's always a good time. Yep.
Right? So, like, you've had your kind of a lot of FGC-centric feedback.
Yeah,
right?
it's been great. It's helped us dial in the game to make it even better and just bring the game to a new community. So, yeah.
Nice. I love it. Yeah. What's the reception been like? What's your favorite part so far?
Oh, it's been great. Everybody's totally driving with the visual look of the game and the gameplay and just some of the unique elements of the game. I think we have some different aspects that are a little off the beaten path. So it's always cool to see new players hop in and figure out new weird stuff that's in the game. So
awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. And y'all are getting the tournament ready to go now.
We're just winding up, gathering everybody up to start our first EVO tournament. So yeah.
Amazing. Well, yo, we are going to have that on stream in just a little bit, so everyone should stay tuned.
Yeah.
That's Console Fighter.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Anything you want to say to the crew?
No, just good to see everybody here. Thanks for tuning in and all the support. It's been great. Yeah.
Awesome. Much
Awesome.
appreciated, man.
Take it
All
easy,
right.
guys.
We have a whole lineup here. Is everyone here for the stamp rally? Hot damn! All right, friends. We got some friends holding it down, man. Everyone's been super chill, but dude, it is popping today. We got folks all over the place. Yo, what are we checking out next? We checked out some Console Fighter. We saw a little bit of Netcode Warriors. Y'all are ready for the bootsies though? I don't know if people are really ready for the bootsies. It is so wild, man. I love seeing folks. It has been really interesting as people have been coming through and talking about, what their favorite game was after running through the gallery. It's like the number of folks who are just like, we need more bootsies in life. We need more Cooking Mama cross fighting games. We do have Cooking Fist right over there. We're gonna check that out in just a second. But we've talked about this before, my friends. There is a distinct lack of 3D fighters in the world of fighting games in general, right? So what better option to have at the Evo Indie Gallery than Rush? The team who said we want better Tekken, so we're gonna make it ourselves. I was gonna say, I'm just doing a little stream here, talking to the friends at home, and I wanted to know if you wanted to maybe talk a little bit about Rush and what your experience has been. Well, first of all, who are you?
I'm Alkratz. I'm the primary developer for Rival Ultimate Steel Hand, or Rush for short.
All right. And what inspired you to be like, I need to make an indie 3D fighting game when there are so few of them out there?
So I'm a Tekken player, which will be enough of an explanation for some people. But I was very disappointed with the mostly rock, paper, scissors triangle system design that Tekken 8 is taking with this direction.
Yeah.
And the nerfing of the movement and all that. I just want to play I want to play good boxing. So I made a fighting game, good 3D fighting game with good 3D movement, real 3D movement, real 3D strategy. None of the rock, paper, scissors shit.
I love that.
We're moving, we're positioning, we got reach on our attacks. What's the reach on your attack? How fast is it? When are you going to time your attack? When are you going to move? This is the shit that matters.
Yeah.
That's the shit that matters in Rush.
I love that, man. Yeah. I will say, I'm a fan of all fighting games. I'm not really a 3D fighting game guy. That's not I'm a 2D fighting game guy, right? But the movement that you have at your disposal in Rush is just so empowering. I gotta say, you have already nailed that field. So I mean, you might have a convert here.
there are many people who Rush is the first 3D fighting game they've ever played.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're doing the Danny DeVito face, like, oh my god, I get it.
It all makes sense.
This is what a 3D fighting game is meant to play like.
I love to hear that. Yeah, I was gonna say, tell me a little bit of what the experience has been here. How has the response been?
The response has been universally awesome. The worst response we get is people sit down and play and they have a great time and we stamp their card and they leave.
I mean, that is a good problem to have.
The best response we've had is, I'm amazed that I've met wild Rush players here that I've never met. They're not in the Discord.
Really?
They're just here and they're fans.
There are just Rush fans out in the wild that don't. Man,
we're out there.
You're already building the community.
We're playing this shit. This is real.
Get in there, friends.
You don't have to wait for this either. It's on itch.io. You can play it for free right now. It's got the best netcode I've ever played in any fighting game.
Oh, absolutely.
I play with Russians.
Yeah, it's true. I had a match with someone from Germany, Canada to Germany, and it was flawless.
No extra input delay.
Nope.
Just the rollback doing its job. Little bit of visual smoothing so that the rollback isn't so distracting, right?
Yeah.
And that's all it takes.
You have put together something fantastic. I am super impressed, and I can't wait to see more.
Yeah. There's going to be more coming. Actively being developed right now. Right now, I haven't even announced it yet, but there's a hotfix build on itch.io right now, which will fix some of the obnoxious spectator issues and some issues we were having over here on the servers.
Yo, there you have it. Go check it out, friends. It's available for you to try right now. Yo, thank you so much, man. Anything else you want to say to the folks at home?
I think that, there is. So we're running a Kickstarter right now. We just opened it up yesterday. So there is a QR code on that placard right there. Do you think we should show them?
I'm definitely going to show them. Friends.
We got a QR code right here. Kickstarter. Goal is I'm trying to fund a year of development so I can get this bad boy out on early access. There is also a link to the itch.io page on this Kickstarter. So if you want to play the game right now, you can find a link to that itch.io right now and play it right now with anyone. No extra input delay.
Yo, y'all heard it here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a great day, Boothin. I will see you soon. Man, that's it, friends. And if you haven't seen, there are some great character designs here. So yeah, they're looking to fund a year of development. so that they can go and just make Rush the best game it could possibly be. And so, legitimately, go support them if you can, right? Man, let me wander back for a moment and grab a sip of my drink. Here's hoping they get that funding. 100%, Sylv, right? Like, these guys have been putting in absolutely great work, and it is already showing off. Like, the people who I know who are like, yo, I'm into those 3D fighters, I need more of this in my life, are like, this is the sauce. This is the realness, right? So I love that we're finally getting some more some more 3D fighting support. It needs to happen. And let's take a little look at Breakthrough. This is one of those games that has been in the works for a couple years now. All right, well, please introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
I'm Ryan Santiago. I'm the production lead at Shatterpoint Games. We're working on our anime fighting game Breakthrough. It's got it's using the ArcSys art style and animation style, and we're just making a game that we've always wanted. But one of the big gimmicks is that every single character has super armor and uses it in some way, and we think we've come up with something that's really, really cool.
It absolutely is. You have no idea how many people over the past few years have been like, "What's happening with this game? Is it gone? Is it? Please don't tell me it's gone."
No. We've been we're coming in occasionally, like every so often. We come out with stuff to show, and then we're like, all right, well, we need to make more stuff to show.
Fair.
And then we need to, now we can show more stuff. And now that we're at EVO, we're pretty comfortable with what we have, and we're ready to show things off.
I love to hear that. Yeah, what has the response been from the fans here at EVO so far?
Everyone seems to really like what we have. They think that the gameplay feels really good. Everyone thinks that the game is really pretty. And they think that we have something really special. Sure.
I gotta say, I agree. Like, this is something, I latched onto this a while back when I caught on the demo, and I too was worried that it was gone. And so I was so happy when you responded and were like, hey, let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's bring it out. I got some friends at home who bug me all the time. They want to play this game.
Right.
Where can they play it?
We're going to be launching a demo on Steam really soon. We're still working out some things, but look forward to it. Stay tuned.
All right. You just need to get into that state where you're like, this is the thing that should be in everyone's hands.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to be keeping an eye out. I will be letting everyone know when that happens.
All right. Yeah. Thanks so much.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. All right. I mean, there is something about Little Red Riding Hood Possessed that is just tempting, right?
It's pretty cool. That's one of my favorite big changes that happened. Originally, when the game was 2D, Dahlia was a way more cutesy character.
Yeah.
But when we changed it to 3D, we're like, oh, but she's being possessed.
Right.
What if it's really the ghost piloting the girl? Isn't that more compelling? Like, I love her running animation. It's just like the ghost is carrying her like a carry-on bag.
Yeah.
It's just cool. It's really, really fun to see her animated. That's all Ryan. He's our
yeah.
guy. He's a wizard.
Oh, yeah, y'all, this has been so impressive seeing this, man. And folks at home are just like dying to get their hands on this.
Yeah. We're working on putting out a demo. We've been toying with, we've actually been studying from Combo Devils about how to do Kickstarters.
Nice.
We've been learning as best we can. I mean,
that's great to hear. Indies learning from indies. That's what this is all about, right?
Yeah, it's just a passion project we've been working on. It's good fun,
Awesome. Well, yo, I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
Cheers. It is kind of wild. We got some other games to check out though. You ever hear of Burning Souls? Maguma's cosplay inspired in some ways. It's so cool. Guys, you can come through here. If you are around, I highly suggest. You can get some collectible cards. You can join some tournaments. There is so much that you can do here in the Dev Gallery. This is part of the reason why I just wanted to kind of walk around and show y'all what it's like, right? It's just chill people enjoying matches, playing our new favorite games, man. Oh, friends. Did you know? Are you a fan of Combo Devils? We got some here. It's stream time. We're doing some cool stuff, and I just wanted to catch a couple words with you. Who are you and what are you doing here, man?
Hey, I'm Cordell Felix. I'm the game director on Combo Devils, and we're showcasing our game Here it's a platform fighter with mixed with a traditional fighter. It's like Smash and Street Fighter had a baby, essentially. We have a whole roguelite mode as well, but people, we're actually kind of showcasing a secret character right now. We didn't tell anybody about that, so people are trying him out. And yeah, it's a cool game. We're still, our Kickstarter is up right now. It's still going. It's over. We're doing like the late pledges right now.
Yeah.
So it was successful, very successful. We hit a bunch of stretch goals, but we are doing closed beta right now, so you can still get access to play our game on like select weekends. Not every weekend, select weekends. But the game speaks for itself. Seats are filled the entire week.
Yeah.
So far, there's not people like lining up right now. But yeah, the game speaks for itself. It's really fun to play. It's very unique. That's what a lot of people are saying. They're like, yeah, this it plays like its own thing. Like I've never played anything like this before. So that's what we want to hear, really.
I love it. Yeah, no, it's hitting that sweet spot. There's so many fighting games. We've all played a ton of them.
Yeah.
So it's like, you need something. What is that thing I'm going to latch on to that makes it different, that makes it work? This is the game that I'm going to spend my time on.
There's a lot of platform fighters. It's they tend to kind of like we're melee or we're ultimate or so we wanted to really blend the traditional fighting game aspect into a platform fighter, and it's easy to say that, right? Like, how do you I'm going to put Gatlings and EX specials into my platform fighter? Like, cool, but to actually do that and make it feel good, that is like really hard to design, and you need like a really specific team to do that. So like I feel like we have a really good small team that has like good head on their shoulders when it comes to like actually making a game like this. It's like we have EX specials, we have Gatlings, Magic Series, and we have motion input supers. What else do we have? That's a cool trad fighter stuff. I mean, we have some anime fighter shit too. We got like air dash cancels. So we have like crazy anime air battles sometimes. But that's once per air time. We have the roguelite mode is like interesting one. It's like Subspace Emissary, where it's kind of like a side-scrolling beat 'em up in a platform fighter, but we have like a whole roguelite aspect to it, and like a final boss. We have a mini boss. It's like a 30-minute playable demo right now, and that's playable. So we have yet to like make more content for that. With our Kickstarter, we wanted to make more money with it, but
For sure.
Yeah, but like we're still working on it.
All right.
So
Awesome.
yeah.
That's sweet. Now, tell me a little bit about this new secret character that you are surreptitiously testing out here today.
Oh man. How many viewers we got?
I'm not sure how many we got. That's on my other one over there.
Okay. So we're secretly demoing Lizzo right now. We're still doing the character like trailer later on.
Yeah.
We just wanted to kind of like be like have a fun thing to bring to Evo without advertising it. So a lot of our playtesters, even they didn't know. So our playtesters like freaked out, like Lizzo's playable here. Like he's not done. We just wanted like, hey, whatever. Like he's playable-ish.
Get
So
your
let's
hands
get him
on
in here.
Yeah.
So people are playing him, and a lot of people don't know this. They're like, oh, he's just another playable
It's just-
character, but it's actually huge news that he's like here and playable. So yeah, he's a grappler, a heavy grappler in our game, and he's a kaiju character. So but he's got like a little bit of Zangief, a little bit of Potemkin, a little bit of Bowser in him. And a lot of our own like unique sauce into this character as well. So
But it's kind of like if you like the big boys, you've tried to do something interesting with them, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Our game really needed this like archetype in our game as well too. So we have a lot of characters like similar size, kind of skinny. So we have this big like huge horizontal wide character now. And it's people are absolutely loving. We didn't expect the reaction to him like we did. Like every monitor pretty much has Lizzo on it. Well, not this one, but, everyone's playing Lizzo, and it's like, oh shit, I didn't expect that. So yeah,
That's amazing, man.
yeah. So like character trailer for that's coming soon.
Coming soon?
Like showing all his moveset because like he doesn't have his like install right now. So that'll come.
Yeah, right. Still, like you said, work in progress, right?
Exactly.
So amazing. Well, where are folks going to be able to find out about that? Where's the best place for people?
Oh man, everywhere. I mean, obviously, wishlist. Combat Elvis is on Steam. Wishlisting is super helpful for all of us indies. Please wishlist all the indies that Mike comes to check out. So that is super helpful. So we can bring those numbers, algorithm, publishers, investors, talking to them. But Twitter is a big one for us as well. Our Kickstarter is the most important thing at the moment. So our Kickstarter will be available for like another 2 months, I would say, because we're now in the late pledge stage where you can get access to our closed beta. So like you don't have to wait to play our game. You can play it on our next closed beta, but you have to back our Kickstarter at the beta tier. So that's like $50 right now. But you get a bunch of exclusives, a bunch of rewards. So it's super worth it. So Kickstarter's awesome. Twitter's awesome. Steam's awesome, but like TikTok, Instagram.
You're on
yada,
all the
yada.
places.
Yeah, you have
All
to.
right.
It's an indie dev. You got to do every single little thing you can
Absolutely.
to get your game out there. It's crucial.
Well, I will be talking about it when it comes out. So,
Yeah, this is the dude.
thank you so much, boss. I appreciate it. Have a great day, Booth. All right, man.
Bye.
Cheers. What else we got, guys? Royalty free for all. Speaking of platform fighters. And there's a tourney today as well. So 4 p.m., folks, if you are coming through here, make sure to check it out. But Royalty Free for All has some new characters too. The Big Bad Wolf. Right, but like what I love about Royalty Free for All is that, as the name implies, free for all. It's really meant to be a 4-player free for all style game. So this is so sick. I mean, like, as somebody who loves Smash in part because of just the party element of staying up late at your homie's house, just getting some games in. This element of it actually is hella appealing, right? Yeah, we don't get enough of that, to be perfectly honest. We have Aang playing Heavenly Parasite. Got Pit Puzzle. Battle Dudes. Oh, man, we have so many good options here today. Yeah, the Wolf is hella fun, right? Dude, I've just been amazed at that kind of stuff. Like at the coolness of the characters, especially in a game that has they're like, hey, let's strip it down a bit. It's gonna be like 6 unique attacks, I think, per character, right? But like even still, there's so much cool sauce in there. Forever mad about competitive Smash controlling the water reception of Smash Online. This is like, I mean, okay, so it's funny. We talk about how tied to tradition fighting games are, right? Where it's like, can you be a fighting game without actually being Street Fighter or something? And the answer is like, yes, you can be. But like, yeah, Smash suffers from that. Like platform fighters suffer from that because of that. Look what I did. I called it Smash. I called the generic platform fighters Smash, right? But no. But it's wild to think of how much the Smash as an entity has really controlled the perception of platform fighters more widely, right? And yeah, no, it means like a platform fighter should be able to do the party-oriented, less sweaty. I love sweaty games, guys. All right, don't get it twisted. I love a sweaty game, but man, it does not always need to be like that, right? Alrighty, well, let's go. I did want to show you folks the Heavenly Parasite booth because these guys do an amazing job. We got the station on the end, but look at this, some beautiful, gorgeous art. Yo, y'all got the merch set up too? It's delightful. Like for real, folks. You just end up in their world. It's so delightful. Heavenly Parasite looks absolutely gorgeous too. This is the kind of game that it gets your attention when you walk by a booth and you see it.
So yeah, Heavenly Parasite, very 1950s like sci-fi weirdo creature type inspired game. It's an assist-based game, so not really your typical like tag fighter where you're like going in and out with your homies, but you have 3 homies in the back who are ready to like give you their assists when needed in your battle, and managing those resources is huge for you. And it's a very fast-paced, movement-heavy, like very chaotic neutral, kind of like Ultimate Marvel Capcom 3, where it's just like constant going on. It's very quick. A lot of hitboxes active on screen, but there's no air blocking in this. So managing the risk reward of when you want to take to the air for that, the offensive advantages it allows, but also trying to mitigate the dangers of being in the air, and then all the chaotic assists that are coming on screen. But there's so much with the liberal movement, you're able to execute these like risky options very quickly in the air. So it's a very chaotic game, but if you like fast-paced gameplay where there's always something to do, kind of like Vampire Savior or like very chaotic neutral games, it's a lot of fun. What I love about this game is the barrier to reach the fun of it is so low. Like you need to know so little because just stuff happens and
Yeah.
it's great. But it's so similar to games like MVC2 where stuff is going to be getting found forever.
Yeah.
There's just like infinite possibilities, and I think that's very evident in a game like this. So that's why I really love the game, where I was able to sit down, enjoy it right away, but also see the potential of the game way down the line. So
Yeah, for real. The expressiveness that you have, like you
Yeah.
said, with movement, with just like a high power level game like that, so empowering. And then
Yeah.
like mashed with the expressiveness of the design itself, right? Like
Yeah.
you don't see many games that look like this.
Yeah, and to me as an enjoyer, I'm not a developer in this game. I just am a fan that they liked, so they brought me here. But as an enjoyer of this game, I really like the kind of. I think it has a lot of the old school energy that isn't present in a lot of modern games, and that's not a bad thing. But old school games didn't care that much about it being fair. They weren't like, we need
Yeah.
to make a fair game. They're like, we need to make a sick game.
That's what we're
where
making.
Shit just rocks for no other reason than we want it to.
Yeah.
So I like that kind of like old school heart that it has. And it's very fun to see a new game coming out that kind of has a different design philosophy than I think what we see a lot nowadays, which as I enjoy a lot of modern and old games. So it's just fun to have both.
Yeah, you need the whole spectrum,
Yeah.
right?
Word.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Where can folks find Heavenly Parasite?
Yeah, I mean, we do have a Discord. I don't know where it can be found, but the best thing you can do is it's wish listable on Steam. So I would heavily recommend doing that. It's the easiest way to just keep your ear to the wall on going on. So I would heavily recommend doing that.
Awesome. Much appreciated. Thank you. Have a great day.
Take care.
Yeah. We've got a bit of time. We've got some time to check out. We've got a couple more booths to go through here. Let's see if we can't find the Cooking Fist devs. Cooking Mama meets fighting games has been in such high demand. My good man, I am currently streaming.
Whoa! Awesome.
Tell the audience who you are. And what are you doing here?
Yeah. Hey, I'm Al, and I'm one of the co-founders of Cooking Fists, the indie fighting game where you cook food to win.
So I met you a couple years ago here at Evo,
Oh my god.
and I immediately was just like, more people need this. And then you came back next year, like last year, checked us out at the Indie Dev Gallery, and we're like, so when can I get in on this, right? So what's your experience been kind of like building this, building the team, building the game, and building community and making your way out here to Evo? What's it been like?
Oh my god. I mean, that story is crazy. Like the 2024, I was working on this game as a little hobby project on my part-time job, and then I booked the flight to Evo right before I had to come back from my work on Monday, so I had to leave early. But we're coming here with my laptop, the BYOC area. The guy's just like, okay, whatever, kid. Just put down your laptop, and then just like I didn't have any expectations. I just wanted to show people this thing, and then I met you. This is such a crazy story of like you encouraging all the indies to like come out here and show our stuff.
Yeah.
So 2025, I came back. Similar situation. We're sitting down, like what is that over there?
We're just like on like against a concrete wall.
Yeah, and I was like, I gotta show you. It's like this is how far it's come. You remember me, and you did, and now we're here. I mean, it's actually crazy to think about, like the space going from 2024 when indies were just trying to like scrap and find whatever they could, and now got this massive space. So many people, all these folks I've heard about online, and meeting them in person for the first time. And it's
Right.
like truly wonderful experience.
Awesome. I'm so glad to hear, man. Yeah, like what has the reception been like? How have people been reacting to Cooking Fist?
Oh man, I mean it's crazy. I had so much laughing, so many puns, lots of "I'm gonna cook you," "Oh you're fried, bro."
Yeah.
Like it's fun. Like I work on this game. It's a small team. It's really just like the 2 or 3 of us. So being here in person and seeing people laugh and taunt each other or whatever it's like life energy. I love that stuff. It's totally crazy to think about this project kind of entering into public space and being able to be enjoyed by others.
I mean, that's right. Because like, yeah, when you first came out, you had just the one character, right?
I mean,
Technically, the 1.5.
yeah. I mean, I would argue 0.5 character, because like he would like flip between like little like MS Paint drawings.
That's right.
Because we didn't have all of the button strengths ready for attack animations yet.
But yeah, we have 5 characters playable today. So it's come a really long way. We're representing like a lot of different play styles now. You have like the zoners and the grapplers, and how would they interact in a system with no health, and you got to cook to win. And we're also experimenting with like representing different cuisines. We have an Indian chef now that, with tandoori ovens. We have a shawarma guy who can make gyros, and like it's been so cool and being able to expand the game out. I only think it would have been possible by just showing people and getting that encouragement and the positive feedback that we got all the way back then.
And that's amazing. I love it. I love it. So wait, how many? You got 4 characters now?
Well,
5?
5. So
5?
So I mean, so we've been showing off 3, and on like the attract reel.
Yeah.
But then characters 4 and 5, they're like these like beta work in progress characters that we're showing off to some folks who come up and ask, and they're like highly experimental. They're new tests on like what you can do in the system. We've established like the kind of core rules, and now we've moved on to like, well, how do you break it? How do you bring the unique flavor of each like fighting game archetype and each like world cuisine that we want to represent?
Nice. I love that, man. That's great. So where can people get their hands on this game?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, so we just launched our Steam, the Coming Soon Steam page a couple of months ago. So like go in there, wish listing, like that's like the best way to help indies. And we're also going to be posting some stuff on our social medias, on our Blue Sky, on our X, about an upcoming beta test. We'd like to do like recurring beta tests online, get the community involved with the balancing process, like finding out what can we do to make these characters more fun and more interesting in like a larger ecosystem now that we have so many.
Nice. I love to hear that. Well, look, if I could help out in the digital basement, if we could set up a tournament during one of these things,
that would be so
we
sick.
get some people to play the game in a competitive format, man, I would be down for it. So we got to work that out.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Amazing. Yo, thank you so much. Anything you want to say to the crew before we go?
I mean, it's crazy. Evo Indie Arcade, it is insane. I can't believe we're here. I'm so thankful. Thank you, Mike, for doing this.
Yo, you're welcome. Thank you for being here, man.
All right, have a good one.
Sweet. I'll see you soon. Yo, there you go. Dudes, like, seriously, it is. I've been talking about this. My whole thing is what I want to show off this year is, like, how can we properly convey the history, the story of these developers? Because they do have amazing stories, right? Like, these guys come out from all over the world in order to be able to show hungry fans their game, right? Like, that is hella important. And, yeah, like I said, showing up in the BYOC area with your game and hoping folks figure it out is, right? That's like, that takes some chutzpah, some gall in some ways to be able to do that, right? They've got great stories. Great stories like, look, MPaul Weeks, developer of Tough Love Arena, developer of Scramble Heart City, has been at EVO several times themselves. And like they have their own whole story and their own whole tale of having made engines and games and built community and come out to showcase. And they know what it's like to be an indie and have it. Paul, I'm just doing a little stream here, man. I was hoping you'd like to chat with the audience a bit and maybe talk about your game and your history. Because I was just saying that you have quite a history with EVO and fighting games in general. You've been doing this. How many times have you exhibited at EVO in some fashion?
This is number 4.
Number 4, right? So you were here years ago with Tough Love Arena. What was that experience like, and how's it changed in years since?
It's a lot bigger. The first year was 2022, and we were like this little island circle that was not trying to gatekeep, but like not all fighting games. Like there's like a single player game that was just like kind of fighting game coded.
Yeah.
And I think there was the Jay and Bob beat 'em up.
Oh right,
some stuff because they were like they were involved with one of the runners. It was cool. Lots of really nice people. But that like was a small little pod, and then it grew to a bigger row that had a bunch of other indie fighters. This is the first time I met like Arcus Chroma, Murph. I think Murphite was there. Drag Her.
Yes.
Heavenly Parasite, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, and then there's a year off where there's no official presence. A couple of indies still came in 2025 or 2024.
Yeah.
Like Rivals 2.
Rivals was there.
Diesel Legacy.
Cooking Fist was there.
Cooking Fist was there?
They just brought a laptop to the BYOC
Oh, yeah,
and they were like, my dudes, play my game.
Sorry. Yeah, if you count that, I've been here 5 times. Because I did do BYOC for like 2 afternoons.
All right.
I remember there was the super long line for the arena, and we were like camped right in front of the lines.
Yes.
We had a captive audience.
Right? Play my game while while you wait for finals.
That was fun.
Awesome. Well, man, what has the experience been like? You're working on Scramble Heart City right now. Tell us a little bit Scramble Heart. Tell us what the experience has been like demoing at places like Combo Breaker and here.
Yeah, Scramble Heart City is a 3v3 tag fighter in the vein of like a Marvel 3 or Skullgirls. It has 2D animation and original characters, and it's browser-based, like my previous game, Tough Love Arena. We're trying to like hit the buzzword accessibility, but we're not like pretending to reduce the skill gap or anything. We're just trying to let you do cool stuff as fast as possible, but then have a lot of really messed up stuff you could do if you want to get sweaty with it. Yeah, I've been going to a lot of events for many years, starting with Tough Love, between like PAX and MagFest, to smaller local stuff like GameCon, and then fighting game events like Combo Breaker, East Coast Throwdown, Defend the North, CEO, and EVO. And over the years, I've been skewing towards just doing the FGC events.
Yeah.
Because there are nice people at the general gaming or general indie events or like an anime convention. We've done Anime NYC a few times because it's in my backyard. Yeah. But like the highlight of the convention is always when a fighting game person sits down and like gets really into it and wants to grind it out for a while and has opinions about the hitboxes we have. And it's like, okay, that can be like 3 people a day, or it can be every person
every day.
Yeah. So we've been coming more to these, and I'm very happy with this one and Combo Breaker and CEO. Those are like my golden trio that I'm planning to go to every year that I have a game to show.
I love that, man. That's good to hear. Actually, do you have any tips for other indie developers out there? You're pretty seasoned when it comes to making games and demoing games, and that's a hard thing to do. And there are some young kids here today, right? So, what would be your advice to them when doing this?
Small scope. Small. Make the scope small. Really itty bitty tiny scope. Make a lot of small games first. You don't want your dream game to be your first game, just because no matter who you are and how good you are. I look at the code I wrote a year ago. It's heinous. It's trash, and it's a travesty that I have to work on top of it.
Yeah.
And it gets a little bit less painful with time, but you get faster with time. So you have to live in your filth for less time. So like break yourself in. Learn some basics. I like every project to like challenge me in some way. So it's like, okay, and it can be a technical challenge, like how do I handle controllers? And then I'll make a Pac-Man or whatever, but it's about like learning how to plug controllers into a browser, right? Start small, finish stuff, get the feeling of the whole development cycle, because the way it feels is very different from like month 1 to month 6 to month 18.
Yeah.
Feel the full experience, and that will teach you so much before you go and make your not to say your only passionate game. You should have passion for the small ones, but like find a way to make small. Try to scope down.
Small, reasonable scope. And don't let it creep out of control.
My one fear is like, I don't know if it's possible to make a small fighting game. If you do, like, make a dive kicker footsies.
Yeah.
You can still have a lot of fun of those games, but it means each character only needs like 20 sprites instead of 300.
Yeah.
And you'll actually be able to make like more than 2 characters.
Yeah, right? Because otherwise
fun.
you have to kind of take some, like, not shortcuts, but you have to be creative with your use of resources and assets otherwise in order to make the most out of it, right?
And because you're going to throw a lot of it away. Because it's all part of the iterative process.
Yeah.
We're all just failing over and over again until we get better slowly and gradually. So give yourself that environment that's very friendly to failure, right?
I like that. I like that a lot, man. Well, thank you. Anything else you want to say? You want to talk about? What do you got going on? You got some tournaments happening today?
Big tournament happening in like a half hour. We got the full cap. We got 32 signups.
Awesome.
Excited for that. Giving away a snack box as a grand prize.
Get some cool stuff.
But yeah, if you want to follow our game, we're aiming for release at the end of the year. But until we're out, we're going to do a playtest every month for free. We do it on a weekend. The next one's in 2 weeks. So Friday morning it goes live. Sunday night it comes down. And it's free to play in browser and in Steam. Just follow our socials. Google Scramble Heart City. It's a pretty unique name. That's why we chose it. It's a bit of a mouthful, but we own the SEO. And you can find info about it. And yeah, if you want to be nice, give us a wish list. It helps a lot.
There you go. This is honestly, every developer has basically ended with that. Be like, wishlist my game and all of these other games.
And the, oh yeah, the other games too. You know, after.
Yeah.
Call to
yours
action.
first.
Call to action. There you go.
Well, thank you very much, man. I
Thank
really
you, Mike.
appreciate it. Have a lovely.
Mike's a good guy. He's a good guy, and Evo has been so much better this year and last year, thanks to Mike.
Thank you. That honestly means a lot. I am glad that I can just be out here helping you guys do what's right. Because y'all deserve the support, man. Thank you. Well, cool. Have a good one. We'll catch you later, man. We are ready. We are ready for our top 3 of Konsui Fighter. Okay, my friends. You know what? We're gonna hunker down for a little second, and I'm gonna set up this top 3, and then we are gonna be playing some fucking tournaments, man. This is gonna be good.